Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to a new series. We're gonna start on a map called Liberatian Socialist Republic, Liberatia. Now, this is an awesome map, I love it. It's quite challenging, and now with the heating and all, it's gonna be really fun to play. We're gonna start in 1960 as we always do. I'm gonna choose the hardest level, but I will disable day and night, just because it's gonna be easier for us to record all the time. Unfortunately, we won't be able to enjoy those pretty lights and all that stuff that night brings, especially now, snowy nights. We, as far as I understand it, we chose seasons as well, and we will be doing seasons. We're gonna do farming, we're gonna do everything. It's quite more challenging. And yes, you can only farm once a year. I think yields should be much higher then, but that's about it. That's about what we can say about the whole situation. Now, of course, we're going to be focused on coal, and the main export we're going to focus on is electricity. Initially, I'm going to try to set up a coal mine, coal processing facility, and basic infrastructure. Now, you know, in seasons we start on 19th of March, which is just around the first day of spring. Now let's check out the map first. We're gonna have a lot of work to do here, so I don't want to waste too much. Map is big. It has a couple of cities. It's quite picturesque. It's really nice. I love it, and it has a lot of small and big landmarks. It has a really nice decorated cities. It's absolutely stunning. Map is beautiful. I think this is the best choice I can make, and I'm definitely happy with that. Okay, so we're gonna start somewhere near the Soviet border, where we have coal and we can export electricity. We have something around here, but that might be a little bit. Let's go here. Let's go in the coastal town. Right here. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Of course, I'm gonna have to see that this city is a little bit tight, and maybe this won't be enough people for us to maintain a mine, so I will have to expand it a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so first things first, what I'm gonna build here is I'm gonna be dealing with mud roads, because we're playing on the hardest difficulty, and I'm not really sure how much how our finances will react. Let's see with the mods and construction office. If I was a construction office, where would I be? Okay, we have these cheap ones, and then we have these more expensive ones. This is 10,000, 25,000. So do we go straight away for a big one, or do we stick with the small ones? You know what? Initially, I'm just gonna go for the smallest one, because I just need something to do a little bit of terraforming, and I'll pay this in rubles. That's fine. We're gonna build this, and then I will just buy a couple of bulldozers and a couple of excavators, and that's it for now. We don't need anything else, because let's see here. Coal should be somewhere around here, and I think we should focus on that first. So let's see where the coal is. Okay, this mountain is full of coal. Yeah, it has coal here and there. And this is what I like about this mountain. It looks like this. As far as we can go uphill here, that would be the best thing to do. So something like here. I'm looking at this conveyor belt, so it's pointing in the right direction. Let's try this. Let me try to push it as much as I can uphill here. Okay, as long as it allows me, I'm gonna keep pushing, just because we're gonna have better quality coal. I'm pretty sure it won't allow me to push forever, and it already seems like it's taking a while to level it. Okay, I think this is about it what we can do. Let me just point this correctly where I want it to go. So I'm gonna go here, and One thing I noticed, guys, just wanted to jump ahead, or like I want to set up a small farm. Not small. There's a flat land around here, and it's not too far from where we're going to be building our main. Well, initially main construction. So I want to make a farm here. I have a couple of modded farms. So let me just have, these are fields. We're going to be using those. They are just fields that show you how actually field is going to look like, and not like the one in game, which hovers over ground. But I want to go for a farm, and we have a couple of farms here. So this is agro farm, and this seems like it's a big one. Let's see how much they cost, because we're gonna have to pay for them. 129,000, and these farms, they're quite small, rural farms. Why do I need to build a farm straight away? Because we're gonna be missing on harvests and all. Modified agro farm. This is a little bit bigger one. 2,000 tons of crops. How much does this cost? Well, cheaper than this one, definitely. You know what? I don't want to. I still didn't test those mods, so I don't want to do anything too drastic. And we have a quite nice farm here, the vanilla one. So I wanna do something like this, and I think vanilla fields are gonna fit here. This is somewhat flat, and I'm happy about that. Let's see. I think this is perfectly fine. Something like this. So 1, 2, 3 fields, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side, and this is gonna be our basis for our agriculture. Something like this. 2 and 3. Right. Yes, I'm pretty fine with mud. For now, I think I'm gonna go with these 6 fields. So what's the deal? When you buy machinery, it's weird. I still don't know ins and outs of farming in seasons. What we have is... There we go. Just a little bit tight. There we go. And what we have is tractors that we're gonna be using only during the sowing period. I'm pretty sure that they can handle 6, maybe 9 fields if we start early. So, well, 3 tractors can. Oh, this is construction mechanism. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have that constructed. We're gonna need a petrol station there and electricity, but we're gonna start generating our own electricity first. Well, hopefully. Right, so we have a mine here that should be constructed, and now let's focus how I want to get people here. I'm not gonna use buses. We're gonna use we're gonna be using the cable system, which I found it's actually quite good. So, oh, no, wrong one. I'm gonna lift coast here. I'm gonna make just a little bit of room around this area, around the coastal area here. And we're gonna be expanding our town towards here. And now I don't plan building any buildings. I think I'm gonna start with whatever you have here. Maybe populating them in time, but I'm pretty happy with the capacity of population that we have here, so I don't want to go overboard. Now, if I was doing this in while time was flying, if it wasn't paused, these guys would be thirsty for fuel, and I'm not sure if I would be able to use them. So I think this is the best thing to do. Just under paused, we're gonna just do a little bit of terraforming. I want to create one. So let's see here. These roads here can be used as we can place roads here instead of these pathways. Yeah, we can remove all of this. This, and we're gonna remove this. Oh, we have a house here. That's probably where the priest lives. Off you go. I'm gonna just clear this area around here because I'm gonna put the roads on both sides of the church, just because our main cable station is gonna be based here. Okay, let's continue on and let's start leveling the area, because we claimed quite a bit here, and that I'm happy with that. But we need to level all that, so it's so construction of the roads and other stuff will be much easier for us. There we go. go. Okay, I think this is a nice beginning, leveling off this area, and let's see now what we can do here. Cable station is gonna be here, and cable stations, we're gonna go with a small one. I think it's perfectly fine. Will this fit in here? I don't know. We're gonna have to claim a little bit more, especially especially around this area, because looks like, there we go. This speeds things up a bit. Because we're gonna have to place a road on the opposite side of cable station, because it has to be directed straight towards the mine. Okay, you know what? Let's do a little bit of a jump cut, and I will be back in a second with already terraformed this area. Right, okay, let's give it a go. I placed a station here, and this is the most important part, because I need to see where it's gonna be placed. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is not gonna work, but I'm still gonna try it. Let's build a road close to the houses here, and then somewhere around here. What I want to do, I want to see if I can place the road. We're gonna go for heavy cable cars. Yeah, the road is definitely... doesn't matter how high we build, a road really cannot be straight next to the next to this building, but that's fine. Let's remove the road. I'm gonna place it on the other side. We don't need to transport any cargo on that side, so that's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna remove it from here because the road will go this way. I'm gonna swirl it left and right, so actually this probably, yeah, actually it's good to go next to this. And let's see how we can... Actually, you know what? We're gonna have a road going like this. Here we go. Now, initially we're gonna start all this muddy and dirty and whatnot, but later on we're gonna grow, we're gonna expand this. So what I will need to do here is connect the left and the right side of the city, because people are gonna have to mingle and go everywhere. So we're gonna go for something like this. There we go, and then all the way across. But first we're gonna do the heavy cable way, and we're gonna start doing it. There's gonna be a trick to this as well, because I already see that there could be... Yeah, we won't be able to cross, so somewhere in the middle we're gonna have to make a little bit of an island, which is fine. We already have the all the equipment that we need here. So, right. We already have a cable station, which is the most important part. Now, I always like to place an infrastructure around first, before we start kind of constructing and building it. But what's gonna happen? We're gonna have to use electricity before we start using anything else. So here we go. We have a little bit of an island here. I'm gonna go for the tallest one. Of course, this is not gonna be ideal. There we go, maybe a little bit leveling, and there we go. Okay, so this cable station is pretty good here. Let's see how much we can rotate it for. Higher, more rotation. No, this is the most rotation we can handle, and that's fine. I will rotate it on the other side because we're gonna need the road access just in case of the fire. And, well, I'm already planning ahead. We might have a harbor somewhere around here where we can export that coal, extra coal that we want to be producing. But this is it. This is what I wanted to initially build. This infrastructure around the city. So let's focus on the city now. Let's actually... Okay, this is gonna be... Yeah? No. Sorry. There we go. And this one. Finish this one. I just want it to be connected with cable, and that's it. Let's pause for a second. Right, so we need to build a road. Well, I don't have to build it on the other side, but it would be nice. Right. Okay, let's ignore it for now. I'm looking at what's the best aesthetic way to build this, but for now I'm just gonna go basic. So we need to connect this with the other side of town, and we need this and of course we can do something like this, and the church has to be connected to it, and that's 1,000 rubles. There we go, everything is connected. We have our first transport station, and that's perfect. We have our mine here, which is not being constructed at the moment. We will construct it, but again, we will have to go with infrastructure. So let's continue on with just building a couple of cableways. Now, good thing or positive thing about these cableways is that they don't need electricity anywhere in the middle, only at the beginning and the end. So this is good, because when you're transporting something on the long distances, transporting something on the long distances, it doesn't require it to be powered everywhere in a single step of the way, while that's not the case. Okay, we have an issue here. We're gonna have several of these issues because there's a little bit of hilly part here that will prevent us to build well, obviously cableways here, but also we're gonna have conveyor belts. Conveyor belt is gonna take the... There we go. Is it green? It looks like it is. There we go. There we go, and I'm pretty sure that we can already plan to put the... Yes, we can plan to put this bad boy somewhere around here. I think this is as good a place as any, and the only job we have is to connect those two. Oh boy, here we go. And voila. Perfect. So we have connected people all the way here. We can connect this to our mine. I hope so. Well, let me do the conveyor belt first. So this coal, of course, is going to be transported by conveyor belts. Now let's just see. This is the tricky part, because we need to get it over this hill, and this might be a little bit tricky. So let's be safe. Go on the safe side, and let's go for here and just on top of this hill, and then we can try to go. Oh yeah, of course. So this is not working because we really need to put it as far as possible to the edge. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Perfect. And we just got our coal down the hill. This is what we were planning for. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? We're gonna have a huge aggregate storage. We can go... Okay, this is a little bit angled, but it doesn't matter. So this is our initial storage where we're gonna have... Where the magic happens. So initial storage where coal ore is gonna be stored. And then we have coal ore processing plant. That has to be a next step. We're gonna go and place it. Let's go and see how big it's gonna be. And also we need to bear in mind that the power plant has to... Well, we want power plant close to here, because they're both gonna take the same employees. So let's try doing this. Level this one. I think I'm gonna go initially. We have 3 types of power plants, coal power plants, 2 modded ones, small and huge. Small might be too small, because small could be just a local power plant that is gonna provide just a local town with electricity. The huge is Bev Hatuv, that we're gonna the biggest coal power plant in Europe. That's Polish one. It's not really Bev Hatuv, but I'm gonna be definitely calling it that because, you know, respect and all. Right. So, because I like Poland. Yes, this can be a thing. And now we have output of storage, big storage, large storage. Here we go. So we need to store this coal. Of course, it's gonna have to have a little bit more space. That's fine. We're gonna have to have mechanism in between, and now we need to just plan for the power plant. Now, power plant is the most important thing, because I want it fired up straight away. Even with imported coal initially, but that's all fine. So we have entrance to the power plant in this direction, and I'm kind of hoping to place it somewhere around here, but looks like it's a little bit hilly. This way is not a problem. the problem with this, that entrance to the power plant is the same place where the road goes in, and unfortunately that's the only way where people can get in. So we're gonna have to work around it. So yeah, definitely like this would be the best direction to place it in. So let's try to level this if possible. I think this area here needs to be leveled a bit. But wow, that's a lot of modifying that needs to be done. Let me just level this area here and see how this is gonna look like. I have a feeling that this is not gonna be so easy as I expected, yeah, because there's a huge gap there. Okay, I can see that both entrances are... What if I push it a little bit towards here? Okay, I think we can do it here. Let's go like this. I think I'm gonna chance it here, and let's do it in this direction. Yeah, this is not bad, this is not bad. Entrance is towards the processing plant, where they're gonna share, well, they can share buses, which is important, and we have one high voltage power line going that way, because there's a border there, and the other one towards the, well, around farming area. Okay, this needs to be built straight away, ASAP, so I'm gonna pay for this in rubles, and for the rest of it I'm just gonna try to connect everything up. So we're gonna have come on. Actually, you know what, it wouldn't be the worst thing to put it a little bit in this direction, because it leaves us a little bit more space here. And then we have the last step, well, one of the steps. Let's see here, this road needs to be as smooth as possible, so I'm thinking like something like this. There we go. There we go. And now this is gonna cost a lot of money, this is gonna cost a lot of steel, the construction of these conveyor belts, and conveyor belts are really taxing, really expensive. And right, so we have this area here, and I think both of them are gonna be fine if I connect them like this. What I would like to start now, yeah, I need to unpause here, but I'm thinking, should I be importing power or not? You know what, let's chance it. I'm not gonna import power. Why I'm saying that, because we're losing time for farming. I don't want to lose any time, because that farm is not gonna work until we get electricity. Nothing is gonna work until we get electricity, because we will need petrol stations, and let me see if I can get a petrol station here. Of course, it's not gonna... Oh, wait, no, not petrol station. Road vehicle depot, because I'm gonna try to have them have a run... Oh, my bad. Up and down to the... right. Okay, let's go with mud. Okay, good enough. I want to have... I'm gonna buy 6 minibuses, and I'm gonna have them transporting people... let's see, the best place... Let's go with a small bus platform and build it straight away. Yeah, this is tricky. Just a little bit of money, that's fine. And hopefully you're gonna be able to handle the incline. Well, kinda. That's fine. And of course these roads are, well, important for the buses or transports that we're gonna have, but they're not important because our people are not gonna be using them. We're gonna be using them like this. They're gonna be using these fast. There we go. Okay. This one is acting up a bit. Actually, no. We don't need that. Let's remove this and this. And let's try to place... Where's the main entrance? Here we go. Here we go. I'm perfectly fine with that. And you're gonna go in through the main entrance as well as through to the power plant. So there we go. So we have a connection on both ends. And this one is almost done. And the bus stop is done. Let's pause for a second and I'm gonna do this. You know what, let me finish the power plant first. I'm gonna finish the power plant first because I want it potentially operational, so the first people will actually get into the buses and come here and work. This is the most important thing. Pause, and we're gonna import a little bit of coal just because we need to fire up the power plant, and we're gonna buy... what we're gonna go for? Buses? Polish ones, yes, the mini buses I want because they only need several people, but they need constant supply of people. So we're gonna go to the cable station and to here, and that's it. Off you go. And you can start, all of you can start. There we go, there we go, there we go, and off you go. Right, so they should be transporting people soon, and this power plant should be working in a second. Okay, let's continue on what we're gonna need here. I'm gonna... no, I'm not gonna pause. We need to plan for the export of electricity. So, yes, I want to export electricity as soon as possible. So, we're gonna need a transformer station. I'm looking here, like I said, I'm not gonna be expanding this city too much. They're gonna have everything that they need, but I don't think we're gonna need more population. So what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna put a modded power transformer station. That's gonna be this big one, pass-through, also known as pass-through power station. And we're gonna place it somewhere around here. I want it outside of the city, so we can have it with the ugliest power lines in the world. I expect you guys to tell me in the comment section which country these power lines belong to, because they look hideous. I'm gonna go uphill a bit and all the way there. There we go. Yes, we are building power lines, we have electricity, and production of electricity still not started, so we're still waiting for people. Let me see this minibus. It's full of people. Okay, why I want this to work immaculaately at first, straight away, is because we need everything to click at the same time. What I mean by that is that we're gonna need... I think this is gonna be good enough. There we go, and let's go to this one. So this is where town is gonna have electricity, and everything that we're gonna build in town should have electricity as soon as power plant starts working. That's fine. Okay, now let's continue on. This power plant is going to be supplying power to most of the infrastructure here. That's fine. We lost 5 days already. And of course, we need... I'm going to go with Stargate cables on the other side, and we're going to go all the way here. Now we're going to be using those small towns that we have here. We're going to be trying to do our best to deal with them, and what I'm going to do here is just provide them with electricity, not now, but this is just initial construction, so it's a few rubles here and there. And let me connect this to power. This is where our food is going to come from. We're going to have food production. We'll see how much crop we're going to have, because it's going to have to wait for autumn. That's going to be a while. Right, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, first buses are on the way. Power to the city will be available. We need power elsewhere as well. So I'm gonna pause, because we're gonna need electricity here. Let's put the petrol station first. Actually, you know what? Let him deliver people first, and then we're gonna have our petrol stations. Okay, perfect. I think that should be 7 people there. Fired up! There we go. Okay, we have a power plant working. We need export all of this electricity. And the only thing we need to do is make our people happy, so we have constant supply of workers. And now our buses are gonna stop, because they're gonna run out of fuel. So I'm gonna give them petrol station ASAP. As soon as possible. Here we go, and at the same time we're gonna need a power transformer station. Transformer. Here we go. And I think the smallest one will be fine in this case, because It's nothing important here. It's not. I'm thinking that it's not gonna take a lot of electricity. There you go. I'm gonna take another cable, and yes, all of them are gonna come here and start refueling. That's perfect. We do have electricity. People are working. We are importing coal, of course, but we are exporting electricity, so it's kind of okay. We need to, since we are setting this up, we are already like half an episode through, which is actually better than I expected. I expected this to last much longer, setting up all of this. Okay, so let's continue on with, should I use, yeah, let's use American dollars a bit, just because I'm not sure how we're gonna be dealing with. Yes. I could have built this straight away, but we didn't need it. So we are getting some income now, but of course it's all unstable. And I probably should take care of our people first. So I'm gonna pause again for a second because, okay, everything is working, that's all fine. But we're gonna need a couple of mods that I have here. So we're gonna go for a pub. Waterfront, of course. I mean, can we live with ourselves without actually putting a waterfront pub here and having this beautiful waterfront town? I don't think so. So I'm gonna go for a pub around here. Oh yeah, I remember what's wrong with this pub. It really requires a low access point, and I don't think this is gonna be. Oh, okay. Okay, not the worst thing ever. I build worst. Actually, you know what? We don't need that. We can probably just go like this. Please. Yes. There we go. And now we have other mod that I want to implement would be a shop. Shop, waterfront cafe. Yes. And this looks like it's gonna fit here perfectly. This one requires a little bit less higher ground, so that's fine. And there you go. So we have cafe, which is gonna give us food and meat. This is gonna give us beers, and we need again mods, and we need a rural shop. Rural shop is gonna be perfect because we can place it almost anywhere. It can turn on a dime, like I like to say. Rural shop. We can even put it somewhere around here. Oh, perfect. And this is actually perfect, because it's in the middle of town, and this is just electronics, I believe. Let's see. Electronics and clothes, yes, that's fine. And now we need school and kindergarten. We're gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming here, so let me try doing this. And we have some houses around here that I'm not really biggest fan of, and let's move those people into town, in the houses, in the bigger apartment blocks, and let's remove those houses because I would like to have a nice road going around here. So let's see if I can remove this and remove this. Okay, that's my house, that's fine. A rural shop, and we have 4 houses here. Potentially, I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not, but potentially I will be expanding this town with something tasteful in the same manner, maybe even the same buildings. I believe I have this mod installed with the same buildings. So potentially it's going to be something like that. But for now I'm going to leave it at the size that it is. So I'm going to be removing some of these access roads here. And we will be upgrading all these roads, don't worry about that, don't you worry about that. And just a little bit like here. Okay, so we have some place here and here for some buildings, and let's see which ones we're gonna put where. This whole thing should be in the range of, well, they can walk anywhere because it's a really small area. So let's go with kindergarten. Of course, I'm gonna go for cheap. These guys are almost the same price. This is a little bit cheaper, but I think it takes a little bit more space. I was more like for something like this, but also I would like to place it somewhere around here. So let's see if we can. No, doesn't like it. I'm gonna try to level it like this. I need to claim a little bit of this hill here towards the cathedral uphill. But let's see how this is gonna go. There we go. And right, so there's a potential to have an extension of the road here. We'll see how that's gonna work. I just need to place kindergarten and school around here. I believe they should fit both. Let's try to make them parallel to this. Okay. Okay, and okay, this is fine, kindergarten, and now let's have a school. Again, I'm gonna go for cheapskate school, so that means cheaper one. Okay, so this is the cheapest school we have. Okay, this is a little bit smaller, so I'm thinking if I can squeeze it in somewhere around here. Okay, I'll go for this, but I'm not really sure if this is the best place for it. I think it would be better somewhere around the school area, around the kindergarten area. So here we go, we have this. Okay, we need to build this as well. So we have a school and kindergarten, we need a cinema and a gym. And I think that's more or less it. So let's go with cinema. We're gonna go for Soyuz because it's much cheaper than alternative. So we're gonna go for, yeah, why not? Here. And sports playground, I think the gym is the, yeah, we have this school gym here. Oh, it can actually be here. That's perfect. I'm fine with this. Okay, just a little bit of decorating. I want our people to be well connected. Everybody needs to be well connected in this town. Let's do here and then here. Let's go for, yes, this is fine. And yes, they have access to here, and I'm gonna have them have a quick access here because these muddy roads are quite slow. Let's see if we can help them with this. I hope so. Okay, this one is acting up. Of course, that I'm kind of expecting this from this waterfront cafe or whatever this is, because it's it really requires a low elevation. Well, this one is probably would be better in a lower elevation as well, but it can handle higher elevations better than this mod. Okay, I have no idea if I missed something, so just the jobs. Looks like they only need jobs. Okay, let's continue on and let's see if we can spend some of that. Let's go with dollars and have this thing operating. Now, why I chose the heavy-duty towers? Because we can have the bigger, we can have a bigger carts, yeah, bigger carts transporting people there, and we're gonna start with them as well. Okay, so this is now done, and we need to start. I think the first thing we should do is start getting people there, and I have a feeling that this is gonna be an issue. Oh boy. Okay, let's start with the road. Okay, road looks like it's gonna be fine, and every time it's all gonna be fine until it's not. And can we build through here? Oh, we can. Okay, this is perfect. So they can walk on a road, muddy road. That's fine. It's a mine. I mean, like, it's not a gallery. Come on, you can walk on mud. Come on, you know you want it. Okay. Okay, this looks like it's a thing, but let's start. First things first. Let's try to get people to the mine. We're gonna start operating a carts. Number of people waiting. That's fine. So let's see what we have. Okay, 12 passengers, 10 passengers. We can go for a bigger one straight away. I don't think we're gonna need that many people, but let's start with 10 of those. 10 of those, and oh, a second. Okay, I'm gonna just give them a star. Oh, but the second one is without power supply, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it says that it's without power supply, but it's still transporting. That's interesting. Okay, power supply. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and now we need to spread our wings and fly away. Here we go. There we go. This should have power, and I should have probably cut in the middle here because we're gonna need another one. This one has all of these, but we will need power here. This is not gonna be covered by power plant, so let's just place one around here, and I'm gonna do the normal switch. Let's remove the cables because I'm not smart. Actually, you know what, when we're already building this, let's just go for a four-way, just in case we need additional connection. Which I think we will need in the future, because if I'm gonna build a harbor somewhere around here to export all this coal, well, extra coal, or transport it, we're gonna need electricity for that port. And, of course, you can be connected here. So this one is working without issues. Okay, and it's filling it up nicely. Okay, perfect. So let's spend dollar. We're already getting rubles, so I think we can start. We can construct using rubles because it's much cheaper. And here we go. And this is the important part. Storage needs to be built, and we need to start receiving. Yes, here we go. Okay, mine is working. That's fine. We're gonna have, it's not really a backlog, and we won't have a backlog. It's not gonna be 100% productivity. We don't need it to be 100% productivity. They just need to produce. We produce enough so we can, let's finish this. This is 130,000 rubles, that's fine. And again, let's continue in rubles and continue rubles. Okay, 13th of April, it's almost a month past. And I still didn't set this up. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna go and buy a couple of 1, 2, 3 tractors. I'm gonna go and buy 5 harvesters like usual, but I have a feeling that this is not gonna be a thing. And let's go for 4 of these. I think it's gonna be different, different setup of farming. So let's try doing. First things first, petrol station around here. Yeah, I can use a modded one, but this one is not expensive and it's fine. And I'm gonna need a power connection. Not this one, this one. Transformer station here, and small cables. Yeah, I don't see this using a lot of electricity. And you can go to this one. There you go. And you should be operating without any issues. Okay, they're sowing now. Tractors are going to the field, and then they're gonna refuel, and they're gonna do all that their stuff. Okay, so that's set up. That's all set up. This is a small farm, and this is experimental thing that we're running there, so it's fine. Okay, so what are we dealing with people-wise here? Okay, they're returning people back because this one was not finished yet, and now it is connected. Let's continue. Connect this one, engine, big storage, and connection to the power plant. That's it. That's what I wanted. I think this is, this was a rough one. This is what I wanted to set up in the first episode. Oh, my old faithful cup of coffee here. Oh, that's a delicious coffee. Okay. Okay, we're running without workers. That's not good. Do you have workers? Oh, yeah, indeed. Okay, here we go. Probably one person. Indeed, one. Missing power. I knew. What? No, it should have power. Okay, processing, and we're filling in power plant. Okay, perfect. So now the money is gonna skyrocket because we're exporting huge, enormous amounts of power. We are exporting the Oolykee cable amount of power. That means 18 megawatts of power. I think this one produces 24 or something. Yeah, capacity 23, 3/4, so 24 megawatt. So all the excess power, like whatever, they can sell as much as we want. This cables actually gives us opportunity, these big cables, to export everything that we produce, even more. And you can see here coal that is nicely filling in. Okay, that means our people have power, and let's just to demonstrate that they actually can walk anywhere in this city. And there you go. We have this set up. What can we do here to... We need to monitor this, because we need to have increase in population. But obviously this is all good and fine, but you know what the main issue is? The main issue is this is not enough for seasons. We need heating, and this is what we're gonna start on now. I'm thinking like this. This is a new village here we have. Collins. Is this Collins? Yeah, Collins power plant. Even though people from Collins don't go to work here, but people from Collins are gonna be mining the gravel and the construction industry that we're gonna build around here. So let's start on that. Construction industry. Right. We're gonna need gravel mining. Okay, I'm gonna go with simple stuff straight away. And let's try to place this one here. Okay, hopefully a road is gonna be fine. I probably should build straight away a better quality road. Okay, that's fine, and I'll upgrade that later. Gravel, coal, iron, this one. And we need a little bit of space around here. Let's see if we can level this with our own machinery, at least when we are not paying for it. So we are not paying for it. Okay, so we have this already set up. That's perfect. And people from Collins, like I said, they're gonna be working in this industry, so we're gonna have to build a couple of some infrastructure for them as well, which I have absolutely no problem doing. Okay, so how does this work? This works the same way as it did before. So we're gonna go for storage. We're gonna go for a large storage. Of course, leave it a little bit of space. Okay. Okay, and now that can be connected as well, but that's fine. Let's just create the whole blueprint area here. So on the right hand side we can go for, I'm thinking bitumen, and left hand side, no, right hand side can be, okay. We're gonna go for a smaller one, smaller things. Okay, let's go first with cement, and that would be under factories. Yes, we have some smaller factories that we're going to be using, like a rural brewery, a bakery as well. But first things first, we need, and bricks as well. No, this is charcoal pits. We might use this as well, but we'll see. Brick, greenhouse, huge chemical plant. No, we need a cement. Oh boy, here we go. Cement plant. That's a big one. Small cement plant, and there we go. So this is the one that we need. Okay, so we're gonna have a cement plant. Let me just check this. Will they all be in the same area that they can transport them? Hopefully they will. I'm gonna have to navigate this well. So how did we say that this works? Okay, cement plant can be this way, because I can see already that we have some... Yeah, this is not the flattest ground ever, so this might be a little bit tricky for our industrial connections as well. Maybe I should have leveled this, you know, like everybody's been telling me, just level everything, level it. Everything needs to be... no free bulldozer? Yeah, they're going to refuel. That's fine. Let's recheck what's happening here. So we have backlog of coal ore and backlog of coal. That's perfect. People, you may need... Oh, hospital. Okay, yes. You know what? Let's go for a modded one as well. I think I have a small... No, this is polyclinic. How much does it cost? 54,000. No. I think I maybe didn't put those mods on. Or forgot to install. Or maybe I was dreaming. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have that. But let's do this. And hospital can freely fit in here. And I know what many of you are gonna say, Dominica, I'm looking at you. Fire station, yes, of course, fire station is a huge one. This is gonna be important. But here we go. This is all fine, and of course, Polish vehicles. 2 of them are. Temperature of the building is too low. Yes, this is what we're gonna have to focus soon on. We're gonna have more than enough coal, and since we have this station here, this thing here. Oh, right. I haven't built a lot of infrastructure here. I probably shouldn't have gone with the gravel production before we finish this. Okay, this is gonna be tricky here. I already see. So let's try it. There we go. Okay, we handled it. Okay, so how can we pass? I see this not happening, definitely. We can go this way if we want to, but it would be cool if we can pass under here now. Okay, no passing underneath here, but we can do this. There we go. There we go. Big intersection there. This is connected, connected, connected. Let's connect this one as well. Transformer station, yes indeed. And this one, why not? Just so it's connected, so we can say it's connected. Okay, and this smells like it's gonna be a different path, but it's fine because we're using just the mother roads. This is fine. I can well afford it because it's free. Not sure how firefighters are gonna see these roads as. Will they have problems getting up here or not? We can always upgrade the roads later on, especially when we start mining our own gravel. Right, we need to connect this. Okay, made it. Okay, so, but I would like to have, but, I don't know where the fire station is gonna be. Probably in the middle here. It's not the worst place ever. And people can be supplied with these vans that we're getting here anyway. So, I'm not sure. All the people have work? Okay, they're still saying something about culture and whatnot. Yeah, it looks like everybody has work, but I think we have too many... too many workers working in these shops, that we're not gonna have enough workers elsewhere. So we might have to cut jobs here. Temperature too low. Why is it too low? And what is the temperature there? 10 degrees, 14 degrees, 7. Okay. Yeah, we might have to start on the heating straight away. I mean, like, it's gonna get warmer, of course, but this is just hiccups here and there. I don't think there's gonna be building without power supply. What's the deal? Why are there no workers? Come on, fire it up. Yeah, like I said, I think the workers are gonna be the main issue. So we're gonna populate these buildings all the way. I can even use, I think, immigrants from the third world. I think we can educate them. And I think you always get a little bit educated people with uneducated, so I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping all of them to be doctors. Yeah, yeah, this money dropping down, it's not really reassuring that power plant is working. Okay, this is the yeah, operating without issues, but this is not for export. This is just barely sustaining ourselves. Here we go. We are getting more workers now. Yeah, we're gonna need more workers, and we need to make those have those, yeah, keep those workers happy. Power plant. Okay, here we go. Now we're producing much more electricity, so now it should be fine. But like I said, they say the culture is the issue here. I'm definitely gonna cut down schools. Teachers, yeah, maybe we should have. I should have probably imported better educated people, but I know that I can do this. We don't need so many doctors. What's with the gym? This is fine. Let's cut down workers here and here. Shoppers, yeah, they can queue up. It's fine. They can queue up and then do their own voodoo. Okay. How many? If I order one trunk, I don't know. I'm just trying to get like one person. Do they take 5,000 of me? No, no, they take 1,000. They take per educated worker. That's fine. There we go. Couple of educated. Again, power supply. Okay. This shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, probably. Yeah. At the moment, I'm not gonna put the fire station around here because obviously it's gonna take all the workers. Well, most of it, yeah. I think fire station can, depending on how many trucks we have, it can take so many workers. Okay, this is working out barely, and the issue is not coal. The issue is not backlog of coal or even coal processing. We have enough coal here, 800 tons. We have enough coal to run for a month. Right, okay, I'm gonna continue on. We are earning a little bit of money. I have a couple of mods concerning the heating, but I haven't. Here we go, heating plants. Yes, there are a couple of heating plants that are kind of like, this is Gdańsk, Olsztyn, and Rusocin, I think it will be pronounced. Right. Heating plants, and then we have electric heating plant as well. We don't need that, we have coal, that's fine. And then we have electric heating, bigger one, and we have heating plant. Oh, this is a huge one. Yeah, I won't need this at the moment. I think we're gonna go with something maybe even small like this. I have to be ready if whatever I build is not good enough or big enough. I'd have to be ready to upgrade it. So this one produces 8.0 gigajoules of heat, and let's see the vanilla one. Oh wow, okay, this is 200 gigajoules. This is 42. Okay, so even small one here, it's quite big. So okay, and how many people work here? Only 7. And what about the modded ones? This is 24 gigajoules. This is half the size of the... Okay, maybe I should go with this Gdańsk one, because I... right, and they don't have input of coal. They have to transport coal by trucks. So I think I'm gonna go for in-game version 1, just because we have all this coal mining here. So let's go with a small heating plant from here. Yes. This is gonna be perfect, because we will have this heating plant here. How many outputs it has? 4. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's have a little bit of this. 20,000 rubles, that's a lot. And pipes are gonna be expensive as well. But this will be able to heat both this town and our village. You know what, let's not pay for it now. Let's do this. And let's see... Yeah, path. I can pay for this, that's fine. There we go, so more workers can come. Oh boy, they're gonna come here and construct it now. Okay, I'm gonna cancel it like that. Okay, so heating plant. If I was a heating plant, probably in the middle would be the best, but I really need to plan for this. Actually, I probably need to put this small heat exchange. Yes, I think this would be what we need to do. Okay, let's see what is the heat exchange, small heat exchange. Okay, it has to be somewhere around here. And yeah, actually, I think we have space there to place it. Well, let's see if we're missing something. Yeah, this church here, but I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's gonna have to be somewhere around here. Small heat exchange. Where is the input? Input is on this side. Okay. I'm totally seeing this being a thing. And let's see, heating, and let's see if we can set up heating pipes here. Let's beautify our city with the heating pipes all over the place. Okay, obviously not. Yeah, I'm gonna get these pipes out of town as soon as possible. Oh, fun. Okay, let's finish this, and let's finish this episode because we're running out of time. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. And heating plant directly in here. Okay, let's go to the road, and there we go. Maybe not the first one, maybe the second one, because the first one we might have to go somewhere towards a mine. I doubt that mine needs heating because it's so underground. Yeah, hardcore. I think this is it. Okay, I think we're gonna just recap what we did here and what the plan is with this, what we're doing here. Coal. We're based on coal. We have some heating infrastructure set up. I don't think a lot of... I probably should straight away set up the... Okay, it looks like they're keeping population, so they're okay. I probably should set up the heating straight away, and I can see that we're getting 100% people in the workplaces. That's perfect. Mine, again, we're fine with what we have at the moment, so I'm not going to increase any people working in mines. That's fine. And we'll see if we're going to finish this ASAP or sometimes in the future. Right, that's it. I'm gonna continue in the next episode constructing this infrastructure that we have here, and right, we're gonna build a second city, Collins, and then we're gonna work towards other cities. Farm is already working nicely. Everything is growing. I think we're pretty late to plant anything else, but we can test that in the next one. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you like what we chose here. Map is wonderful. It's amazing. I love it, and hopefully everybody's gonna be happy with this. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.